to know that because God is unchanging, His love is unchanging. His love is constant in its faithfulness and continual in its expression. Here's a way to understand that. I read this when I was reworking this one day. I ran across this. Sometimes we joke and we say about marriage, the honeymoon is over. But that's because we are finite. That's because we can't sustain a honeymoon level of intensity and affection. We can't foresee the irritations that come with long-term familiarity. Can I get a witness? We can't stay as fit and handsome as we once were. We can't come up with enough new things to keep the relationship that fresh. But God says His joy over us, His people, is like a bridegroom over a bride. He is talking about honeymoon intensity and honeymoon pleasure and honeymoon energy and excitement and enthusiasm and enjoyment. He is trying to get into our hearts what He means when He says He rejoices over us with all of His heart, and adds this to it, that with God the honeymoon never ends. He's infinite in power and wisdom and creativity and love. Now watch this. He has no trouble sustaining a honeymoon level of intensity. He can foresee all the future quirks of our personality and has decided He will keep what's good and change what isn't. He will always be as handsome as He ever was. And He will see that we get more and more beautiful forever. And He infinitely, creatively thinks of new things to do together with us so that there will never be any boredom for the next trillion years of eternity. God is on a honeymoon with you and me. His love never changes. It's always the same. One of the problems that we have in our culture is that people say things like this: "Why are you leaving?" "Well, I just don't love her anymore." I often have a problem with that because love is not something we have emotionally. Love is a command. God says, "Husbands, love your wives." "Well, I don't feel like loving her." "Doesn't make any difference. Love her anyway." That's what the Bible says. If you love her anyway, pretty soon you'll feel like loving her, right? Toward the end of His earthly ministry, the love of Christ was tested. Do you remember this? Through a period of deep disappointment because of the unfaithfulness of His disciples, Thomas doubted Him. Peter denied Him 3 times. Judas betrayed Him into the hands of his enemies. When He needed them to watch and pray with Him and for Him,